you can see. What's this one called?
Today's video is a very simple and short video, basically focused on just one thing, and that is the development of this Eco-Atlantic city. Though this Eco-Atlantic city has a very good planning, but what seems to amuse me, or amaze me rather, is the type of planning they actually have for the city. I don't know if it's a common thing, but the whole of Victoria Island and Eco-Atlantic city itself has this thing in common, which is tree planting. Like, I noticed in every corner of Victoria Island, there is always a tree, even in front of high-rise buildings, banks, commercial places, clubs. There are always a tree in the middle of the road or in front of the building, and that actually helps in our ecosystem in this part of the world, because where areas like this are very hot, we tend to rely on trees to give us fresh air. Let's take a look at some of the trees that are being planted at this place.
So one thing about these Eco-Atlantic cities is that they are not just building, they are not just erecting buildings from the floor to the sky. No, they are actually planning. They are building an eco-friendly environment. Like, look at trees everywhere. These trees were planted since last year. These ones have already grown, like birds are already building houses, and you can see they're actually looking good. And the new ones that are being planted now are actually developing too. And I like the fact that they have plans. They are not just building these things for building's sake. They are actually building these things and also having plans for them. Like, there are people who come to cut the lawn and make sure these places are looking nice as possible. Anyways, these are the trees, and also they are building like security checkpoints everywhere so people don't litter around, because this is a big project. And you know, a lot of people come here to search for jobs, like site workers, bricklayers, and co. A lot of people come here every day to come look for a job, and those buildings are being completed, like Azuri Towers and the rest. You notice they have a lot of staff there too. So they are not just building for building's sake, they are actually building for purposes, and also they are having plans for the future. And this is actually one of the biggest things that actually make a place stand out. Like, in every corner, left, right, there are trees, there are lights, and also there are things you definitely look out and be like, wow, they did it. So I'm impressed with the construction of the Eco-Atlantic. This is actually looking like one of my favorite projects at the moment, and I just want to say kudos to ITB, South Energetics, and the rest, every construction company involved in building and bringing this to life. I just want to say big shout out, big kudos. So these are also trees planted years back, around 2024. As you can see, they have all germinated and they are looking all good. If you look at the left hand side, there are trees, center there are trees, right there are trees. This is one thing about Victoria Island in general. There are trees everywhere. Unlike places like Lekki, Aja, there are no single trees in areas like that. And the ones that are actually there, they are not being taken care of. Like, aside from being taken care of, because these trees actually survive on their own mats most times. But this one is just different. There's something about these areas, like they are in love with greeneries, trees, and if you notice, Victoria Island is always fresh. Good lights, good street lights, everything working perfect. Unlike Lekki is just overrated to me, because I see no reason why there are no single trees in Lekki. Now you might want to ask, shall a tree we could chop? I know we won't eat trees, but they actually play a major role in everyday life, in ventilation, air, and co. So it's actually ideal that we consider them and stop cutting them down in every construction site. Sometimes give them life, and even if you do cut them down, try planting a new one to also help the environment where you are. You can see.